get this beauty washed. The thing is, every time I wash, within like 1 or 2 days, it's gonna rain, and the same dirty stain just comes up. And I also apply polish on my casings, engine casings, so that attracts a little more dust as well. So that even makes it look even more dirtier. I need to cover this bike up, even if it's for one day, or else there will be a layer of dust sitting on all the parts. In fact, if I wax the tank, the dust can be easily removed with just a wipe, but the engine casings, man, twice. Okay. Hanga. Okay. ಅಣ್ಣ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ. You need to take care when you're giving a bike for pressure washing, because too much pressure can damage the electricals, especially the ABS wire right near the front tire, and spark plugs too. The water just creeps in the spark plugs even though the caps are on. During the initial dryers of me owning the bike, the water used to get into the spark plug caps, so every time I used to warm up the bike and get going, it would jerk. It would be really laggy, and it wouldn't respond properly. Then I used to see and remove the spark plug caps. There would be water stucking right inside it, so be careful, guys, when you're giving your bikes for pressure washing. Request him to keep the pressure low when he's near the engine parts or electrical parts. Finally getting it washed after so long. Therapy for many bike enthusiasts, in fact. And also the speedometer sensor had gone. I got it washed somewhere else. I didn't take care, so he put a lot of pressure on that sensor area. So my speedometer started fluctuating. Then I researched over internet, and I got to know that the speedometer cable, there might be a defect in the cable or some sensor near the speedometer area, the one which connects the front tire, the front wheel. So I went and approached the service center and got it changed. It got changed. So the white stripes you're seeing on the tire is the tire stickers that I installed. I ordered it from Moto. I had before this, I had the CH on, which you would have noticed me talking about in my previous videos, that it is one of the worst crappy tires of all time. Literally the worst tires for such beautiful, powerful machines. Maybe it is a good tire for normal everyday cruising and less performance riding, but while you're giving tires for such heavy beasts, you need to give some good tires. You are giving good Redistine tires for GT, so why not Interceptor as well? Maybe they consider Interceptor riders don't ride as enthusiastically as GT riders do, but not necessarily, because there are people who like roadster looks more and prefer roadster looks. So there are a lot of performance riders as well who own Inty, all foamed up. Washing your bike yourself is also a really good therapy, but it's not possible every time, so you tend to resort to such bike washes. It's not possible for you to, wash your bike every single time. I wash my bike myself when there isn't a lot of dirt stuck in near the tire area, near the mud guard, because it requires some pressure to get it off. So whenever it's a little too dirty, I get it to the washing center. So unless you absolutely required to get a full wash, don't do it as frequently. You can do a dry wash, wipe the dust it off, keep it clean, and once in a while is okay. You need to maintain your motorcycle from corrosion and keep it clean. So it's not a problem in nowadays, but just to be safe. Hopefully we go on a ride soon. There's this graphene coating liquid that I ordered from MotoVlog. You can use that if you have a lot of small marks. You can use a wax polish first, rub it, use a rubbing compound, then wax it off, then use a graphene coating on top, so that you get the factory finish back on. I have a PPF on. There are a few scratch marks. I was told it was self-healing, but apparently it turns out it isn't, because I haven't used hair dryer to get the thing back. I've left my bike in the sun in the heat, but it did not self-heal. So I don't know what's the thing with that. Maybe it requires high degree of temperature or use of a heat gun or something. Gorgeous, it looks absolutely stunning. All that black, the white stripes to give that contrast. Stunning indeed. Done. We need to wipe it off. We're gonna use the airbrush. Watching your bike shine after a great wash, it's such a bliss to your eyes. A little warming is required. ശരിയാണ്. Thanks to him for a great wash. Let's go for a short spin right around here. Oh damn. You know, after a great wash, your mirrors start shining. So that is also a great feeling to have. Nice sunny day outside today. It's hot of course during the summer. But this view, dude. Just look at that shiny beast. Oh my god. Every biker would understand this, dude. This is just something beautiful. Now that was a great run. Hopefully you could hear those roaring exhausts. With the DB killer on as well, it's pretty fire, dude. Oh my god. The minute crackles that you hear just gets into your heart, dude. And it's just a bliss to hear. The downshift web matching, that sound, the downshifting sound, pure bliss. I might make a video on how downshifting and rev matching works. It is one extremely necessary skill and that every other biker must learn. And also clutchless downshifting and upshifting is also a skill to learn, you know, in terms not for using it every single time, but for emergency situations it is very handy. But normal rev match downshifting is a really important skill to have for not only bikers but also manual drivers who drive manual cars. Doing it on a manual car is even, you know, fun to do that. It's really fun. It really does engage that spirit in you, that enthusiastic spirit in you while riding that way. On a car it is known as heel toe shifting, where you use your heel for the acceleration and the toe for your braking. So I will try to make a separate video on how it actually works, what is the mechanics behind it or something like that. And also people who are very new to biking don't know about how the gearing system works. You know, why do you need to upshift or downshift, what is the RPM meter, the tachometer that you see, what use is it. So a lot of, you know, non-bikers friends or non-bikers tend to ask, and I might also explain that it is really similar. The gearing is really similar to how it works on a gear cycle. So when you use that analogy, you can really understand that really well. Okay guys, see you on the next one. Goodbye.